This is the continuation of the villain phase walkthrough for Klaw. We just finished with step 3, deal encounter cards, and now we'll be on step 4, reveal encounter cards in player order. Each player reveals each of their encounter cards in player order. Player 1 will reveal each encounter card they have been dealt until there are no more cards to reveal. Then player 2 will do the same, and so on. During this step, if any player receives another encounter card, you cannot move to the next step of the villain phase until those cards have been revealed. Check, in player order, that each player has 0 encounter cards before moving to the next step of the villain phase. There are 5 different card types that can be revealed from the encounter deck: minions, treachery cards, attachments, side schemes, and environments. A minion that is revealed simultaneously engages the player who revealed that card. Its effects, including when revealed effects and keywords, will still resolve even if a response to it entering play causes it to leave play, such as the Hawkeye ally ability, because the minion was still revealed. For example, when Weapons Runner enters play by being revealed, it will enter play and its surge keyword will have triggered. The only way to bypass this is with the Black Widow ally interrupt or the Spycraft interrupt. If you aren't able or willing to trigger those cards, a player may respond to a minion like Weapons Runner with the Hawkeye ally or Widow's Bite. But again, because it was revealed, its effects still resolve. The only way to bypass this encounter card type is with the Black Widow ally, or Spycraft again. A special case can occur in this step if you are playing with the Black Widow hero and Spider-Man. If Vulture is in the encounter deck. If a player reveals Vulture, Black Widow may trigger Widow's Bite. However, since Quick Strike immediately triggers upon reveal, the stunned status token applied with Widow's Bite will not trigger until Vulture's next attack, which makes the Quick Strike keyword aptly named, I suppose. A treachery card that is revealed resolves its effects, then is discarded. Generally, a treachery's when revealed effect is resolved first, one sentence at a time. Then, if it has the surge keyword, draw the top card of the encounter deck and reveal it before resolving any other face-down encounter cards you may have. If a player reveals the Masters of Mayhem treachery and no attacks were made, can that player choose which Masters of Evil minion to put into play engaged with them? Yes, you can, as long as it is a Masters of Evil minion. If you cannot find one, because they are all face-down encounters, for example, then the ability will not resolve. Otherwise, if any are in play, they attack the hero forms only. If you are in alter ego, they will not attack you. So long as a single attack is made in this way, you do not have to resolve the search ability of Masters of Mayhem. If you reveal Sonic Boom, you must resolve as much of the ability as you can. If you can either spend all 3 resource types or exhaust each character you control, you must choose to do one of those things. If you are able to at least exhaust one character or spend one of the resource types, even if wild, you must. If you can do neither of these options, do nothing. An attachment that is revealed enters play attached to the specified card. It can be any character or other game element, but the attachment will always specify which. A side scheme that is revealed enters play near the main scheme, with the amount of starting threat indicated in the starting threat field. If it has any when revealed trigger, resolve it. If it has an acceleration icon, that icon will not trigger until step 1 of the next villain phase. If the side scheme has a hazard symbol, that will not trigger until step 3 of the next villain phase. If it has a crisis symbol, that symbol immediately takes effect, and threat cannot be removed from the main scheme as long as that symbol is in play. What happens if you reveal the Masters of Evil side scheme and discard cards from the encounter deck without ever discarding a Masters of Evil minion? The answer is you just reshuffle the encounter deck to make a new one, and do not discard any more cards. The rule under empty encounter deck is that if all cards from the encounter deck are discarded while an ability is looking for a specific card, the ability fails. The deck is reshuffled, you place an acceleration token on the main scheme, and you continue playing. You do not need to continue discarding, as this would end up in an infinite loop of discarding cards. An environment that is revealed enters play next to the villain, though there are no environments in the core set that are shuffled into the encounter deck. There will be in the story box out later this year. Finally, step 5, the simplest step of them all, pass the first player token and end the round. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully it's been of help and of use. If not,